I was 21 years when I wrote this song. I'm 22 now, but I won't be for long. People ask when I will grow up to be a man, but I'll close a little school all night to push your pants. Loved you then and I love you still. Put you on a pedestal, they put you on a pill. I don't feel bad about letting you go, I just feel sad about letting you know. I don't want to change the world, not looking for you in, just looking for another girl. I don't want to change the world, not looking for New England, just looking for another girl. I love the words you wrote to me, but that was bloody yesterday. I can't survive on what you send every time you need a friend. I saw 2 shooting stars last night, I wished on them, but they were only satellites. Is it wrong to wish on space hardware? I wish you can. I don't want to change the world, I'm looking for New England, just looking for another girl. I don't want to change the world, not looking for New England, just looking for another girl. My dreams were full of strange ideas, my mind was set despite my fears. Other things got in the way, I never asked that boy to stay. Once upon a time at home, I sat beside the telephone, waiting for someone to pull me through. When at last it didn't ring, I knew it wasn't you. I don't want to change the world, not looking for New England, just looking for another girl. I don't want to change the world, not looking for New England, just looking for another girl. Looking for another girl, looking for another girl, looking for another girl. Hi folks, I thought I would demonstrate why I don't sing on YouTube videos, so you can see for yourself, so apologies for that. I also messed up the timing in a couple of places, especially towards the end, so I do apologise, but you get the gist of the song, you get the idea. I based that version on the performance Billy Bragg did on the Later with Jules Holland show. There's a clip on YouTube of him doing that, which is what I watched to figure this out, which I'll link in the description below. Now the song, when Billy Bragg first did it, only had 2 verses. When Kirsty Maccoll covered it, she thought it was too short, so she went back to him and asked him to write another verse, which he did. And he also added in a key change for that verse, and that's the way he performs it now, the full 3 verses. But when you look this, if you're going hunting for lyrics for this on the internet, if you look at the Billy Bragg version, you'll only find 2 verses, but if you look at the Kirsty Maccoll version, you'll find all 3 verses. So it's just a bit of a funny one, but that's why that's like that. Thought I would dig out my old Telecaster today. It turns 50 years old this year. It was built in 1974. She's been through the wars a bit. She's looking a lot better now than she did when I first got it. It was in quite a bad condition when I first got it, so I had quite a bit of work done to it. And I've now owned it for the last 30 years. So yeah, it's doing well, still playing well, and still sounding great. So yeah, thought we'd break it out and give it a treat. Chord wise, what we've got is mostly E-shaped bar chords, a couple of A-shaped bar chord, one A-shaped bar chord, and one A minor shaped bar chord. Certainly for the first section, anyway. The strumming pattern is basically down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. Bit of a funny bit to begin with. You've got this down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, like that. But when you play that with the bar open, you're only going to play as far as the D string, really. The bar comes back down on the where the upstroke would have been if you had have played it, you know. So it's da da. So it's almost like a hammer on. Well, it is a hammer, I suppose. And then up to a C chord, still E-shaped bar chord, bar on the 8th fret, to a D minor. So that's an A minor shaped bar chord with a bar on the 5th fret, and that's a B flat, so that's E shaped bar chord, bar on the 6th fret, back to F, C and B flat again. For the chord, each verse is sort of split into 2 cycles of that. So it's almost like 2 verses and then a chorus. You could think of it that way if you want. First time round it goes back to the F. Second time round it hangs on that B flat. And then you've got this where you step down the E string from the 6th fret to the 5th fret while leaving the rest of the chord where it is. It's a bit of an awkward one. Yeah, it's got to stretch that first finger out quite a bit. Yeah, it's quite sore down there after a while. And then down to the F, and then do the same thing, but here you just have to take your finger off together, and then back up to the D minor, B flat again, and then an A minor. So that's like an E minor with a bar on the 5th fret, and then up to a C, E shape with a bar on the 8th fret, and then we come just flatten that finger across. That gives you an F, so it's like an A-shaped bar chord, bar on the 8th fret, back to the B flat again, and this time round, so yeah, this time round you go back to the F rather than doing the A minor, C, F, back to B flat again. That's the first 2 verses and the chorus. So that's fairly straightforward. I've put the chord windows up in the, or hopefully, if I've remembered, I've put the chord windows up in the demo so you can see where all the changes come. And hopefully you should be able to play along with it if I haven't messed up the timing too much. Then there's a key change. So we've got F to a G. So G, D, E minor, C, G, D, C, and then this is where he throws in that little riff, which is so holding down the C chord, going to take off the first finger from the B string and put it back on. So open B, first fret B, open B again, G on the second fret, open G, do the same thing on the A string, and the same thing on the A string. So you're just going across. So it's like pull-offs almost. On the D and the G string, D and the A string, sorry. You could do those as pull-offs if you want. And then into the G. Back round again. This time hold on the C chord. To the chorus from here, so we're just going to do that little familiar step down on the C chord. You see it in a lot of songs where you take off the D string from the second fret and move it to the A string on the second fret. That releases your ring finger. So you do the same walk down on the G. So again, I'm taking the E string off the third fret and replacing it on the second fret and opening up the A string. So. And then going to an E minor, and then C, and then this B minor. Now you could either play like a 3-string B minor, which is second fret on the E, third fret on the B, fourth fret on the G, and then go to a D, and then you've got a sus4 comes in there, back to a D, or you could play it like that and play it as a 4-string B minor, so add in the D string on the 4th fret if you want. Which means you can add in the open D string when you go down to the D chord as well, which might make it sound a little bit fuller. I didn't play it like that. I just played the 3-string version of it. I can't remember which version of it he does on the Jools Holland show. I think it might just be the 3-string chord that he plays. So second time round, instead of going to that B minor chord, we go C, D, G. Looking for another girl, looking for another girl, looking for another girl. And then right at the very end, he kind of just sort of mixes it up a bit. So I'm starting that with 2 upstrokes. It's actually 3 upstrokes. So up, down, on the D. So on the G you've got up, and then to the D. Down, up, and then C. Down, up, down, up, down, up, on the D, and then downstrokes, stabbed, so mute them after you've played them. And then he finishes it on a G7. So it's a G chord, but move the high E string, open up the B string, and move the high E string down to the 1st fret. That's a G7 chord. And that is A New England by Billy Bragg and Kirsty Maccoll. Great tune. I hope you enjoyed that one, folks. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. It really does help. And also maybe have a look at some of my other videos. I'm sure there'll be something else there that you'll like as well. Cheers, folks. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.